Hi everyone, in today's video we will take a first look at the Aransia Yards by Beyond, the new master community in Dubai land. So let's take a brief look at the fact sheet first. So the first phase, in total there will be 5 phases, consists with 17 buildings, 4 of them will be commercial spaces. So the first phase is 3 buildings, G+6 and G+7. Only 272 apartments, 1 to 3 bedrooms. So first, about the location, it's located in Dubai land, next to IMG World and Global Village. And important thing to understand is once this intersection will be made and announced by RTA, which will connect Dubai Hills D65 from Al Khail Road with E311. So the whole prices for the area of Arabian Ranches, Gulf Woods, Aransia Yards, it will increase because this road will actually connect. There is, by the way, only 4 and 5 kilometers of the road, which is not really a long road, and the budget for it from the government will not be so big. So it's just a matter of time when it will be announced and appear, because the RTA is currently developing the Hesse Street, making it faster way from the coastal part to the inner part of the Emirate. Okay, so here you can see how far it is from the benchmarks of the city. Let's go next. So on your pictures you will see like what bought me in this project is the landscaping, actually, because the whole concept is the space without the cars. You will never see a car in your community, which I think is the next step and new generation of projects in Dubai, because Dubai still is the city of cars, not the pedestrians, but we are on our way to develop it and to make a further step. So as I said, there will be 3 buildings, A, B and C. The first phase, important thing to understand is that always when the master community is being launched, that the investors who bought in the first phases, they make the most output of it. In the next few minutes I will show you who is responsible for the landscaping and the exterior and interior design of the project. And I think in this case I will put myself somewhere here. Just a few details from this little part, from these 3 buildings, but in general community looks really impressive. So as you can see, the average sizes of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments are 750 square foot for 1 bedroom, 1100 square foot for 2 bedroom and 1700 square foot for 3 bedroom apartments. Take a look at the interior design, by the way. It's made by HBA. If you don't know them yet, I will say a few words and actually you will be amazed like what scale of their project that they are responsible for. And all over the world, Four Seasons, Mandarin Hotels, Mars Al Arab Hotel, they are super famous, and it's really a big thing that they are responsible for the interior designs of such projects and master plan in Dubai. By the way, as you know, Beyond is a sister company of Omniat, and HBA made a design for a few Omniat's projects, so they have a track record of the working together. Lovely interiors. Okay, so here is the list of amenities. You can pause this video and take a closer look. let's take also a closer look at the, let's say, the floor plans. I will definitely recommend one thing. So for example, you can see like a floor plate of the three buildings. By the way, they will be similar to each other, so they will be like three twins, exactly the same. So I would definitely recommend going for the units which are overlooking the inner space. They will not be, they definitely will be higher in the price per square foot, but in terms of the appreciating in price and the higher rental yield, they will win if we compare them with the apartments which will have an outer look. Okay, you will have a chance to take a closer look at the particular floor plans later, but what actually stand out for me is the bigger terraces or balconies. Maybe this is just for the G floor, so maybe. Okay, I will just not spend time on this. I will definitely send you everything I have for the moment so you can take a closer look at that. A few words about who's responsible for this project. So for example, for the landscaping, there is a Cooper Hill company who has their projects all around the world, as you can see. And what they do is really, really lovely. Cooper's Hill Design, you can go and check yourself. Also the HBA, who I already mentioned. These guys are just incredible in what they are doing. This is the high-end, absolutely, the world famous company. Like I said, Marcel Arab. I will put myself here, Park Hyatt in Suju. I'm a big lover of the quality of interior design, so I actually, when I prepared this video, I spent a few minutes just being fascinated by what they are doing. One and only in Porto Novi. So as you can see, even their website is designed in a very, very lovely and stylish way. And the LED bureau, which is responsible by a few projects also, it's Devon Architects and Engineers, who will be a LED consultant for the project of Aransia Gardens. They are responsible for a few projects in UAE, in Saudi Arabia, for example, Kitur Reserve, Oistra, Maya Hotram, the Melgrano, SNO Hotel, 31 Above by Beyond, by the way, in Maritime City, Simont Residences in Abu Dhabi. So there is a big portfolio of projects. So definitely Beyond could not cooperate with some small names on the market. Of course, they chose to work with the best. And the most important part of this video for sure is this one. I'm thinking about where do I put myself. Okay, so speaking about the advantages of the upcoming project is definitely that it will have 40-60 payment plan. So if you are an end user, you can have a 60% to be mortgaged when it will be finished. And also, if you are an investor with the strategy to resell the project, you will have a nice leverage. So each percent of the capital appreciation will give you 2.5% on the return on equity, just because you put only 40% before you sell the property. But this table, which I made for you, is the most important in this video, because even though we have all the materials ready, we still don't know the particular price per square foot for the project. So the most comparable project to Yards and Arancha phase is Belgravia Gardens by Ellington. I'm a big fan of Ellington, to be honest. Um, I love their projects, I love their approach and the quality. So as you can see, the price per square foot is from 16 to 1700. It's actually sits right next to Arancha Yards, and it's actually the only one comparable which is, can be compared by any factor. So, speaking about Arancha Yards for the investor, is it worth it or not? Honestly speaking, I still don't know because the launch didn't happen yet, and we don't know either it would be 1300 per square foot or 18,500 per square foot. So if it will be from 13 to 1500 per square foot, I would definitely say yes. If it will be from 1600 and higher, I would probably say no to this project, even though it looks amazing and it really reminds me of one of my favorite projects, Gaff Woods, and also in Dubai Land. But honestly speaking, you don't have to overpay from the beginning to make a good money. So this was just a quick look. Don't hesitate to send me a DM if you want to receive all the materials and discuss the plan for this project and for the next phases. If you want, we can still put an EOI, and on the launch we can check if it's worth it or not. If not, you will just return your EOI, and if it's worth it, you can be in the first phase, and that means you will be able to make more money than the investors who will join the project in the next phases. Thanks for your attention, stay in touch, and see you in the next video.